Let's talk about picking a school for your child with dyslexia or a learning difference. First, I would like to get rid of the myth that there is such a thing as a perfect school. At Read Write, we get asked all the time by parents, should we switch schools? What are the best schools for a child like mine in our community? We're always happy to have those conversations with parents, but I always am very upfront with saying there is no such thing as a perfect school. I have seen kids thrive in public schools. I've seen kids really struggle in public schools. I've seen kids thrive in fancy private schools. I've also seen kids struggle in those types of schools. So instead of looking for the perfect school, I recommend using more of a shopping list approach. What do I mean by a shopping list approach? The first step is to write your list of what your child needs. And that's going to be unique for every child. Your child might need one on one dyslexia therapy. Your child might need a lot of time to be active and get their wiggles out. Your child might need robust accommodations like extra time, small group testing. Your child might really thrive in small group settings. They might really thrive in a school that does a lot of experiments and hands-on learning. So the first step is to notice what your child needs, where your child does best, and make a list of those things that you are looking for. Now, just like when you're shopping for a house, you make your wish list, but probably the house you end up buying isn't going to have every single one of those features. The same thing is true for a school or academic setting for your child. You're going to look for the school that has the most of those things that is possible, but it is also great to be open to getting some of those things outside of school. So let's say you find a really sweet small school that checks almost all of your child's boxes, but they don't have a lot of options for sports. Maybe they don't even have a playground. So that's where you as a parent can supplement by getting them involved in after school activities, getting them involved in gymnastics after school, or even something as simple as waking up early and doing a lap around the block before you have breakfast and go to school in the first place. You might find a large public school that is great for your child who's a social butterfly and loves being in clubs and activities and field trips and all the bells and whistles. But that school really doesn't offer the one on one dyslexia therapy that your child needs. That's where bringing them to a place like Read Write can be a great complement and can allow your child to be in the best school for them, but also make sure that you are getting all of those things that you have on your shopping list for your child's school. So I hope this helps you figure out a different approach for finding a great school for your child. At Read Write, we are always happy to help you navigate these difficult decisions. I think it really starts with knowing what your child needs. And the first step for that is doing a consultation and testing to really explore that and help figure out what those needs are so that then you can look for the best school environment for your child.